Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, your place for news and gameplay. Some good, some bad, and let's be honest, likely some rage and tilting. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications. Today's episode is another test server video. As I mentioned in my previous one, I split this test server weekend up into two separate videos because the test server was actually split off into two separate days. The first day was testing the Behemoth and Phantom, and the second day they introduced changes to the phase shift. So today we're going to be looking at the phase shift. I put phase shift on all my bots, so we're going to look at it here. So let's do a quick rundown of my hangar and the pilots, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So first off here I have the Attribution running Avengers with anti-control, last stand thermonuclear reactor, and the phase shift on here. And if we go into the pilot, I have increased ability to damage, healing over time, increased weapon damage, increased durability, increased speed. I put the after activating its ability, it heals again, and the adamant I want to do a little bit more as well. For the fin rear, we have two Coronas, a Glory, anti-control, last stand, heavy armor kit, the phase shift. So if we go into the pilot here, we'll look at here, I have healing over time, increased weapon damage. The Corona has increased shot grouping because I have two of them. Fenrir has increased durability, increased capacity of energy shield. The shield recharges faster, and some speed. So we go low key. We have Halo and Gust, anti-control, last stand, thermonuclear reactor, running phase shift, and for the pilot itself, we have healing over time, increased weapon damage. The Halo has increased shot grouping because I'm running two of them. The Halo has increased damage, increased speed, adamant Roadhog for more speed for 3 beacons that the enemy has, and increased durability. For the next spot, we're running the Mercury, running 2 Halos and Ember, anti-control, last stand thermonuclear reactor with the phase shift module again. And looking at the pilot here, we have healing over time, increased weapon damage. The Halo has increased shot grouping because, again, I have two of them. Mercury does increase weapon damage, increased durability, increased speed, and after activating the ability, I want to repair a little bit more because I don't have a repair unit. And finally, we're running the Ares, running 2 Coronas and 2 Shredders with the anti-control, last stand, and thermonuclear reactor, running the phase shift module yet again. And finally, the pilot, healing over time. Again, healing for using the ability, dealing increased weapon damage and increased ability damage, increased durability, increased speed, and want to get a little bit more speed for the adamant Roadhog if the enemy controls more beacons. So that is a quick look at the hangar, and given that, we're just going to jump right in and see how the phase shift operates. So without any further ado, let's get into the action. Alright, we found a match here, Domination. We'll start here running the Attribution with Avengers. I must say this was a lot better. I tried to get on this morning and I was having wait times of over 15 minutes without a match. This one, at least in a few seconds, was finally able to get a match, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, we're going to fly over here, get that Raven out of my way. Fly over here and try to get the beacon. Let's try to turn the corner here. Oh, just got stuck in the corner of that structure. Oh well. You can tell I'm not a very experienced Attribution pilot. I don't have one in my main hangar, so one day maybe I'll get one. Anyways, we'll just sit here on the beacon. Let's look around. There's a guy coming down on the right. Let's go to center. That seems to be where a lot of the action is. Oh, we have a Phantom running by here. Okay, so I'm going to fly up here and try to hit somebody. See what we can do. See if I can flame this Behemoth back here. He's gotten into the structure. See if I can go around here. I should be backing off here now, see if we can get into some cover. And it looks like the Behemoth is going to fire at me. I don't phase shift. What? Why are they going so slow? What the heck? Oh, don't tell me they introduced a speed reduction with the phase shift. Oh, this makes the phase shift nearly useless. And I actually wasn't a fan of the phase shift to begin with. You gotta be kidding me. Saw how slow I was walking, and the Attribution is actually, not that bad when it comes to just walking speed. This is horrible. Anyways, let's see. Maybe that's just a glitch. Let's try it again here. Okay, I got taken out there before I could use my phase shift. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try the fin rear. See if it has the same situation. Just Try to get close enough to somebody. Let's try to hit this guy at range. Still have my shield up. I've locked him down anyways. Let's go into resistance mode. And I use my phase shift. See, look, I'm so slow. You can't get away from anything using the phase shift. The phase shift, I'll give my final thoughts at the end, but to me, it's pretty much worthless in its current state. I'm going to have to try to adapt to it. I'm not used to... I was not expecting such a speed reduction with the phase shift. I didn't see anything mentioned on the test server pages that the change to the phase shift introduced a speed reduction. I thought it was just an increased cooldown. Okay, so let's just do what we can. Let's rotate the shield here. See if we can at least activate his last stand. See, look how slow I am. Okay, I'll at least activate his last, and there we go. So it's been activated. So just, let's get some speed, get around the corner here. Okay, his last stand has been triggered and is, okay, well, I just got killed from somebody else. Okay, so let's run into the Mercury here. See what we can do here. So far, I'm not performing very well. I've got to try and turn this around. Be a little bit more cautious, I guess. Cautious is not really my specialty. I like to be a bit of aggressive. But I am running bots here that I'm pretty much unfamiliar with. I don't have a Fenrir in my main hangar. I don't have an Ocean. I don't have a Mercury. So I'm going to try my best here. See if I can... Ooh, here's a target. Maybe I can jump in on him and do some damage. There's two of them. I don't know if I can catch both of them or not, but let's try. No, the other guy's behind that other structure. Alright, so I was able to hit him some. Let's activate his last stand. Okay, he's going up. Let's go around this corner. I don't want to activate my phase shift yet because it slows me down so much. Okay, now I'll activate this phase shift because he flew over top of me. He's going to land in front of me. I'm going to come out of phase shift and then I'm going to roast him. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit more. Okay, can he just inside the circle? There we go. Okay, he doesn't have a last stand, so let's see if I can melt this guy before he gets me with his calamity. There we go. There's another guy down. Okay. Now, oh, there's two of them now. Oh, I don't have my ability yet. Gotta get around the corner. I do have the phase shift. I have to. Oh crap! They just activated my last stand. It's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, he's gonna die before I can actually use my ability. There goes a Phantom. Can I get him at range? Come on, roast. Triple kill. There we go. Phase shift. I don't have a last stand, so I had to use it. It's a Fenrir, so I'm definitely not going to win, but that's okay. If I can at least activate his last stand, I'll call that a victory. Oh, not quite. I just about had it. Alright, time for the Loki. Just the fight's all on the other side, so I need something a little bit quicker in order to get over here. So there's down to one guy left. At least right now. There might be another guy just holding back. Come on, I want to get into the fight here. I want to shoot something. Oh, good. Somebody else dropped in. Oh, there's two guys. Nice. Okay, let's go after this guy flying over here. Is he going to be on my side? It's an invader. I'll just open up with him anyways and see what I can do. Here, point blank range. Okay, I'm going to activate my other ability. I have to be careful though. He is on the same level I am, so he can hit me even though I'm in stealth. Just going to hold back here a little bit. I do have my phase shift if I need it. Okay, he's jumping over there, so let's come on his backside and hit him from behind. Oh, crap, there's a behemoth there. Phase shift, and 4 Dragoons. I can't take much damage from him. Okay, let's see if we can take him out or at least do some good damage to him. Nah. The phase shift just doesn't let you get away at all anymore. Last weekend's test server, there was no speed reduction, if I recall. Now it's you're just delaying the inevitable. Previously, I probably wouldn't have run the phase shift anyways, and I don't even have any last stand modules. I just figured if I ran the phase shift the way it was, at least the last weekend's test server, I'd just be burning through power cells. And I try not to use my power cells if I don't have to. So let's go over here with the Ares. Let's see what we can do. Take a look around. There's only 2 guys left. I'd like to try to get at least a little bit more damage in. So this guy, his last stand's going to activate soon. There it is. Okay, let's stop firing. Let's just wait. I'm waiting it out, waiting it out. Okay, now we can open up. And there's a kill. Well, it wasn't my kill, it was somebody else's kill, but... Okay, so we have 1 guy left. Screw it, let's be bold. Usually I'm not this bold with an Ares. I do have an Ares in my regular hangar. Okay, so his last hand's been activated. I'm going to have my ability back in a second, but he's probably going to be dead before I get around this corner. And you can see the speed reduction there from once you activate the ability. That I'm not used to yet. I wouldn't have activated my ability that soon had I remembered there was a speed reduction on the Greek bots using its ability. Well, that should be it. I don't think there should be any more bots coming in. Alright, so that's a victory. So I was able to adjust my playstyle a little bit more for that phase shift, but I really don't like it. Let's take a look at the tail of the tapes, and then we'll end with my final thoughts. 1.1 million damage, 4 kills, 2 beacons. Not too bad. Not too bad for the first time trying to use a phase shift. Anyway, so for my final thoughts on this. Phase shift, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like what they've done. I didn't even like the original concept of it. Some people refer to it as kind of like a poor man's last stand. It's not technically the same thing as the last stand because you can't fire in it. It does at least give you the ability to get away from opponents. If you're kind of somewhat out in the open, you can get to structure. You can use the phase shift to get behind some structure. At least you used to be able to do that last weekend. This weekend, it's a completely different story. With such a huge reduction in speed, you can't, unless you're right on a corner of a structure, it's completely worthless to use to try to get behind cover and essentially live to last another day. You know what I'm talking about? So in its current state, the phase shift, to me, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worthless. It's useless, and it shouldn't be in the game at all. I don't even think the phase shift, as it was last weekend, should be in the game. I don't think it's necessary. I know some people like it, some people don't. I'm in the camp that I don't like it. I think there would be much more better mechanics and interesting ideas you can maybe go off of. For instance, what if the phase shift didn't just allow you to survive bullets going through? But if bullets can go through you, then why can't you use phase shift to go through structures? I actually kind of like that idea. You're able to make your bot phase and you can walk through a structure. However, if you come out of phase inside a structure, you're dead automatically like you would be if you went into the water on Castle or the Carrier map. To me, that's a really interesting mechanic. But the way it is right now, no thanks. If they really want the phase shift in the game the way it was, take out the speed reduction because it's worthless. Nobody's going to run it in its current state. I know I won't. And even if they kept it the way it was last weekend, I still won't run it. I would much rather save my gold and put on a last stand only at just level 1 than have this phase shift. I don't want to use it to burn through my power cells. I'm of the type of person where I try not to use my power cells if I don't have to. But that's just my current play style. Anyway, so those are my final thoughts. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Like this video, and if you have any ideas for upcoming videos, please leave a comment. Let me know. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.